You get $1,000 per person you annoy. What is the fastest way you can become a billionaire? A few years ago, a bunch of vegans hired some vans, drove them into the major tram intersection in the Melbourne CBD, slashed the tires, and then chained themselves to the road. This was on the first day of train replacement buses for 3 of the busiest train lines, and blocked the route the buses meant to take. Everyone was over 2 hours late to work despite leaving an hour earlier than usual due to the expected train works. They were so pissed. It was glorious, and I can only hope to mimic something like that. With that power I don't need to become a billionaire quick. I have 100% financial freedom now. If I need money, I will just go outside, stand at the bus stop and breath down someone's neck. Or walk behind them, wait to close for a little bit. I could go on a drive in my car and just wait 10 seconds on every green light. Within an hour or 2 a day I can make hundreds of thousands of dollars without really impacting the life of anyone in life. The best life I ever had. Impersonate SpongeBob while taking over the mic at a funeral for a former president and then do a eulogy while still impersonating SpongeBob. Even if I get sent to prison, I could just buy out a wing like Martha Stewart did. Also, this story would go viral and I'd have enough revenue to live comfortably without working another day in my life or the next. I would just spam all the non-right-wing subs with Republican, Nazi, white nationalist, etc. memes. Billionaire is not a title I'm interested in. I will be a trillionaire and owe you all a lot of apologies. I thought maybe the other way would work, but those guys skip annoyed and go straight to seething rage, so I don't think I'd hit billionaire status there. Just existing on the job. I drive a flatbed to service luxury vehicles that can't use a regular light-duty tow truck. Don't even do repos. People hate me on principle, on sight. If you ever want to see just how rational people are, try being a driver of one of the large trucks that services the American lifestyle. Walk around Manhattan blasting obnoxious music. Streak across football stadiums flying either LGBTQ or Confederate flags. Start investing in 2 different social media personas. One is super woke about transgender rights, drag queens, etc. Then put on a wig and do another that's basically underdate. I'm a pagan Democrat in a conservative area. Here's a starting list. 1. Post on Facebook, tag everyone and come out pagan. 2. Make a nature is my church shirt and wear it out. 3. Get a love is love, support trans kids, Biden or a pride flag sticker for car, maybe all. 4. Rake in the thousands. So the question here is, how do you simultaneously annoy 1 million people at once? I feel like live TV is the only way to accomplish this. So, I'm going with a salty NFL sideline reporter live on air while wearing pro-Putin shirt and pride ski mask. That should cover it. Walk into Manchester United Stadium on match day and run onto the pitch wearing a Manchester City top whilst holding a flaming United shirt whilst singing Blue Moon. Edit: the match needs to be shown live on TV too. To clarify, I don't support either team. I recently discovered this masterpiece known as Baby Shark played on the bagpipe, played it to 1 million people and I'll be awfully close. Side note: when I played this for my family, one of the cats jumped on the dog's back and took him for a rage ride. Praise Russia for the war life on TV and the Super Bowl ads, and say that America needs to pay Iraq, Afghanistan, Iran and every country they had war with after World War II as much as Germany needed to pay for World War II. Oh, and don't forget to play the Soviet anthem then. Head on, apply directly to the forehead. 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 Honestly, not much. I live in Wisconsin, so all I really have to do is drive around with a Pride, BLM, and the Democrats flags attached to my car while blasting music for a bit. I'd literally be rich as fuck after a few hours going town to town. Skull. Step 1. Open 2 YouTube accounts. Step 2. Use one account to paste Trump in the comments on all of CNN and MSNBC's YouTube videos. On the other account, go to Newsmax, Sky News, and Forbes videos and praise Biden. Step 3. Collect. Let's check my most downvoted comment here. Oh, remind LGBT that tolerance and acceptance is a two-way street. Drinks are only. Anyone need a mortgage paid off? New car with the taxes paid? Move over, Elon. Put stuff on the tram lines and train lines, and the roads causing slight delays to people's daily commutes. After a day where I am now, I will use the money to go to bigger cities causing delays for more people at a time. Walk close to train tracks during rush hour in the Netherlands. Trains now have to ride slowly, people miss their transfers, are late for work, their coworkers or clients might get annoyed too for a nice bonus. Religion has always been an easy cash cow for the morally challenged, so that fastest will be to produce YouTube videos, pay some money to drive traffic using bots and or click farms, then hope it goes viral. Introduce a pop-up ad that triggers on mobile phones every time you want to open an app, that takes 5 seconds to load an exit button. Like YouTube advertisements but for your phone. Plus be smart too, you put one of those super loud mufflers on a shitty end of car and drive around every neighborhood in your town at 7 p.m. with a Confederate flag flying with Nickelback booming from a terrible sound system. Dad jokes at work. That's about $165,000 right there, per joke. But it's an 8-hour day, so I'll be into the millions by lunch. If I start on Monday, I'll probably be into the billions by Wednesday. I just make posts that the Reddit hive mind disagrees with, and then make condescending and dismissive replies when people comment on said posts. Every downvote is an annoyed person. Well, not that I agree with these type of PPL. But I would go online, podcast, YouTube or whatever and go oh my god everywhere. I would enough PPL quickly enough to get to that sum. Walk around central places in capital cities advocating for anti-vaxxing as loud as you can. Money will be flowing in fast. Plus you can finance traveling the world that way. A-OK and easy in MetLife Stadium before a packed crowd waiting to see a football game. Go out and sing the national anthem like Roseanne Barr did back in the 90s at a Giants game. Pro-Putin skywriting over New York City. Mumbai is very dense and has a high population. I am sure I could figure out some skywriting to annoy 10 of the population. Open a Trump store in a very liberal city. After making my money I would invite everyone in to torch the place. Then I'd hack a conservative website and upload it. Do I have to actively do something to get the money? If not, be a billionaire. Half of Twitter will despise your very existence constantly. Passive income baby. Interrupt national TV with a special news bulletin during the Super Bowl. Insert scene of Jim Carrey making the most annoying sound in the world, on repeat. Sing in a crowded place with the most annoying TikTok songs. In my worst voice possible or best voice possible so more people help me by singing along. Controversial social media posts. Plus people already make money from the views doing that while pissing people off, so win-win while we all lose. Loudspeaker, go to shopping mall or a busy street, we'll try to sell people expensive disgusting perfumes and invite them to participate in a survey. Buy a shitbox Honda Civic Slam and cut the muffler off and find the cheapest subwoofer I can, and blast music as loud as possible in a populated area. Block a public highway and protest while not letting anyone through. Even emergency services should get a couple $1 million per hour doing that. Be CEO of one of the largest game engines out there and say that you will be charging an install fee for every download of the game from now on. Interrupt a nationally televised sports game dressed as a ref or something. Start your mime routine, or make a lot of bad calls. Stuff like that. Glue yourself on the main road in a big German city is easy money I guess. Get yourself in TV, Twitter, YouTube and you will have a stable income. Stay in the passing lane, well below limit. Edit oh no, OFC burn a Quran and make sure to be a covered by TV multi-billionaire in no time. Salesman walking the floor at a trade show. Boom I'm rich. Blasting the corniest Snoop Dogg song at 7 a.m. on the Metro Transit. Boom I'm rich. I just post Tom Brady Patriots cheated in various NFL forums. Let the Patriots fans make me a billionaire for forcing them to face the truth. Write another conservative country anthem. Guaranteed to get overplayed and overtalked about until even the conservatives are sick of it. Hack the screens in Times Square and start singing I Know, a song that gets on everybody's nerves at like peak rush hour. Soul like 500. I spend a day on the London Underground just standing on the left on the escalators between stops. Easily piss off thousands in hours. Repost the same questions on Reddit that aren't even a month old. Like you are doing. Go out to a busy location with my wheelchair and just roll around getting in everyone's way. Running over feet and tagging ankles. I can't say that the advice just be yourself has always worked out well for me, but this sounds like it might be the exception. I'll just say something sane on Twitter, specifically the far right part of Twitter. Those psychopathic fascists can't stand it. Corporate spam emails. Share unpopular opinions on every social media. Pay for TV, FB, YouTube ads. The money will return quick. My students. I work in a MSHS building. Asking them to write their name annoys them. I'll be a billionaire by October 1st. If this is a thing I can do daily, I'd move somewhere with public transit and play music out loud while on the bus or subway. Post something cryptic on social media and refuse to elaborate, then announce I'm taking a break from social media. Repeat. Make a Reddit post about how much I love the Kardashians, James Corden, Jared Leto, people who are rude to waitstaff, etc. Ice cream truck that doesn't stop. Parents get annoyed when the song starts, and kids get annoyed when it doesn't stop. Campaign pro-Trump points at Biden rallies, then go to Trump rallies and do the same exact thing with pro-Biden points. Look at the top 100 subs and think about ways I can concern troll them. I figure, be a billionaire in about 6 hours. Probably pay for a Super Bowl live cause on average 100 million people watch it and make the most annoying it possible. Become vegan and remind everybody that you are better than them because you're vegan. Oh yeah, did I mention vegan? Hate religion, specifically Islam, cause these people don't accept hate at all. I see it as a good thing. OFC. Very crowded subway during rush hour. Keep blocking the doors on the subway while wearing a SpongeBob costume. Be like Unity and change your pricing model to start charging for every install of all games made with Unity. Political advocacy. Pick a controversial issue of your choice and target an audience that opposes your view. Really annoying unstoppable YouTube ad. Probably costs $1 per person, make $1,000 per person. Easy. You gotta annoy a million person to become billionaire. Easiest thing to do is to tweet some toxic shit. Have an outdoor party during the week with blaring music, I'm sure all the neighbors will call the cops. Go on Reddit, post about genuinely unpopular topics and wait for the downvotes and annoy the commenters.